ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're here on Pillar to Post. This is Big Dawg Wrestling's Unchained Part 2. Now, we had some issues on our last episode, and we followed that up with an announcement that we would return later on in the afternoon. But things happen. Not everything goes as planned. Such is the case in the wasteland. Everything falls on time, just like here in the real world. Time can be your enemy and also be your friend. And in that case, it was definitely our enemy. And I just ran out of time. I'm a very busy man, but we're back. And let's get into it. So, on our last episode, we witnessed the debut of Danny Page and Angel the Centurion's defeat Crystal King and Precious. They are vicious and delicious. And then Austin 6 becoming the Brawl champion, taking out Wolfgang. You know that isn't over yet. Jordan Dash continuing to prove herself here in Unchained, defeats Jennifer Richards. And now, tornado tag action. We've got Arcane and Fergus of the Hunt taking on Bobo and the Boneyard Baron. Then we move on. 6-man tornado tag. Yes, indeed. Abel, the world champion of Big Dawg Wrestling, has, acquired the assistance of Damian Haight and Gearoff's son, Killian. And they'll be taking on the likes of Brutus, Cujo, and the twin brother Killian in Tommy Storm. Let's get to it, folks. Time to pick up where we left off. Oh, I forgot our main event. Holly Hanover and Jordan Dash. Yes, Jordan Dash getting 2 appearances here. I don't agree with it. I think Caden Chase is trying to overwork this young talent. But they'll be taking on the world champion in the women's division, now going by the name of Tigress. And she's teaming up with Velena. We've seen Velena going at Holly Hanover on her last episode. Our episode before this with Holly Hanover. And Holly Hanover able to overcome the odds. And I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied here. I do apologize. It is early for me. I've been a busy man already. I've been out on the road almost all morning. And we're back. And that's what's important, always getting back to what we love, what we enjoy. And that's a little bit of the angry Viking yelling at you in the AM or in the evening, wherever you might live. So, following this show, I would love to continue with Big Dawg Wrestling, but over on Rebellion. Frankly, I don't have the time today because I'll be dragging out the Merkenstein and finishing the oil gasket on the oil pan on the old Mercury, getting her back on the road, getting her in for a little drive. I think I might do some video on that. And then later tonight, after AEW, we're going to have a little bit of a Dynamite reaction and review. So, stay tuned. We're getting a lot busier here on the channel. I want to bring more viewers in, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Always share the link out. Make sure you're having a good time. And if you are, and you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell. It ain't just for the fact that I love my bell rung. A little ding-ding action don't hurt nobody. But it helps the channel out, folks. And that way when you're notified, when we go live, well, everyone's in the know. This is Big Dawg Wrestling Unchained Part 2. We're about to step back in the ring with some tornado tag action. 2 Hell in a Cell matches. Yes, 2 main events here on Unchained. Big Dawg Wrestling pushing the limit and the boundary of what these grapplers can do. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and yes, we are still in Neon City. Introducing Fergus and Arcane of the Hunt. Yes, members of the Crimson Fang Wolf Pack. Here trying to gain some traction. You gotta believe that the Den Brothers, your World Tag Team Champions of Big Dog Wrestling, are watching closely. Because arch rivals, these two teams are the Den Brothers in the Hunt. They go back to the beginning of Big Dog Wrestling and RWO. A lot of hatred between the two clans. But ladies and gentlemen, they hail from Bone City. We've got the Boneyard Baron, Bobo. They are the Wrecking Crew. Now, these are two men we've seen very little. Actually, this would be the debut of Bobo. Boneyard Baron has made a couple of appearances, but few and far between. Let's see how they fare in the tag team division. Getting ready for it. This was to be Tornado Tag, and it looks like the stipulations have changed. Oh, here we go. No. Stepping back in. A big clothesline. Does not topple the Baron, but Arcane just stopping a mud hole in the giant man known as Bobo. Big back body drop as you see Arcane hit the landing. The Boneyard Baron dropping that knee right across the face of Fergus. The fist drop, and look at this, Bobo wailing on Arcane. Right now the Wrecking Crew looking to be tough as nails, and there has yet to be a #1 contender crown to face the Den Brothers. You gotta believe that is coming down the wire. And look at this right now. Fergus trying to make a comeback. Could not stop the Baron, but utilizing the hair on that rat tail definitely pulls off the trick. Bobo dropping the knees right across the spine of Arcane. This is going to be a grueling match for both teams. The Hunt always looking to stay on top of the game, and they have not fared too well since entering the yard here in Big Dog Wrestling. But right now, Arcane looking to make a huge suicide fist drop from the top of the turnbuckle to the arena floor, folks. And right now, the Baron is out on the apron. Stepping back in, Fergus choosing to pander to the fans. Michinoku driver, the cover. We got a 1. And only a 1 as Arcane rolls back in, trying to save his little brother there. Went for the top block and missed his mark as the Baron drops the boot right across the face of Fergus and now pays for it. Not many people like those that have staked claim to Bone City. Very deceitful, very ornery people. And here we go, drop to hold as Fergus hangs out the Baron to dry. Off the ropes as the Baron wails on the face of Arcane. Drops the thigh right across the neck, choking out the Baron. What better way to slow someone down is cut off the air supply. All right, now Arcane looking to turn things around on Bobo. Back body drop. But Fergus setting up the Baron, missed his mark. The cue, but scoops him up regardless. And there it is. Samoan driver. Fergus going for the cover as Bobo stares down at Arcane. Glances over, breaks the pinfall. And here we go. European uppercut to the back of the brain pan. Caught him right on the neck. Almost decapitating the wolf. Big boot right to the brain pan, but a German suplex from behind. We are rocking and rolling here in Neon City. The city of lights. And look at this, Bobo off the ropes. Big back body drop by Arcane as the Baron decapitates Fergus. There's the spine buster. We are in the thick of things here in part 2 of Big Dog Wrestling's Unchained. Setting up, Arcane off, diving headbutt connects as Fergus unleashes a string of clotheslines and missed the drop kick as the Baron swats him aside. Two very tough teams, very motivated teams here. And why would you not be motivated when you have an opportunity to take on the World Tag Team Champions, folks? Arcane disposing of Bobo, but on the inside of pinfall, two, and barely able to make the save, but a save nonetheless. Arcane trying to stop the Baron here, and stop him he does. Well, raking those forearms across the bridge of the nose. Not done with the Baron just yet. There's the power of Arcane, but stopped by Bobo. Talk about power. Wow. Whoa! And agility by Bobo. But a big shoulder block by Fergus. And has control over the Baron once again. As clotheslines rain down. Here's the military press. There's the drop and a huge. Oh, and avoided the splash. Arcane having the wherewithal to roll out of the splash. And Bobo does the best belly flop of this morning. Fergus dropping the knee right in the kidney area of the Baron. But a knee lift later. And here we go. Big, mighty power slam by Arcane. Is it enough, though? He does not believe so, and neither does Bobo. A back body drop, and Fergus looking for it. Huge vertical suplex. Ground and pound on Arcane. Bobo unleashing hell on the face of the Wolf. Big knife edge chop and a huge leaping forearm strike. Putting down Fergus. And there we go. Thought it was a back suplex. Turned into a Uranagi. And that ground and pound, paying it forward, is Arcane. Here we go. Flying forearm strike once again by the Baron. And a mighty elbow driving Fergus back. The Wrecking Crew doing great in their first outing, but a quick kick out by Fergus, letting the Baron know there's a whole lot of work to do yet. That clothesline could have just ended Fergus here this morning. But a pop-up European there. And here we go. Mighty clothesline. But the Baron rolls aside. Another devastating clothesline as Arcane and Bobo lose control on the outside, allowing their animalistic rage to take control. Fireman's carry on the inside. Neon City, I've got to say, what a hell of a time we've had. 2 weeks in Neon City, and our grapplers of Big Dog Wrestling, they are very excited to have come here, started touring. We've extended our time here till next week, where we will go to where no man has gone before. Yes, we're going to Yeti country. We're going to the mountains, folks. And the Yetis have offered us a peaceful time while there. I don't know if I believe them, so keep your eyes open at all times and at your own risk, folks. Close them, if you will, but you will not be the same when you open them. Here we go, the Baron. Oh! The choke bomb. 1, 2, and it's over. The Hunt take a loss to the Wrecking Crew. An impact there by Bone City's Wrecking Crew, the Boneyard Baron, and Bobo. Hard fought, as they always are. But it seems like they're going to have to do what Killian has done. Go back to the pit. Get in some more training. But ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, the Boneyard Baron and Bobo, they are the Wrecking Crew. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this channel is sponsored by Audible. So So make sure you get your limited time there, a free trial. Yes, go to www.audibletrial/pillar2post. You can find that in the description below, folks. Trying to get back sponsorships here of the channel, trying to start building this channel back up to what it once was. But up next, 6-man tag tornado rules. The world champion collected his, allies for the time being. Damien Hate and Killian of the Hunt. Now, I don't know if Abel chose wisely, because there is a lot of animosity, a lot of hatred still between the Crimson Fangs and the Hate family in Ruthless Inc. But quite the trio on the right. We've got Brutus with his new ring gear, aligning himself for today alongside Tommy Storm and Cujo. Going to be an interesting 6-man tag matchup. We all know that the twins, Tommy Storm and Killian, a lot of hatred between those two due to Gear-Off's decision to, bounce or exile Tommy Storm from the pack. Found him too weak, but we have seen him conquer Killian in the past. But it has been a back and forth brawl between those two. Cujo, good to see him back. He's going to add someone to his menu. I got to say, Brutus looking a bit sharper with that new ring gear. Let's see how he fares. Still representing the Order. We know that is an offshoot of the Foundation. The Foundation, always a proud sponsor of Big Dog Wrestling and, the Wasteland as a whole. Should be hearing back from another sponsor perhaps today if they've sent another message. We spoke, and that will be revealed once the deal is done. Had a lot of plans in the past that have fallen short. One thing I want to do is build this channel back up, bring back some of the stuff we used to do here, as in the review shows that will take place later on tonight. We'll do a pre-recording, upload it after Dynamite, and then we'll ask the question, do you prefer it to be after the show, or do you want live reactions and reviews while the show is rolling? I do prefer to do it after the show. That way I've had time to sit and think and give my honest opinion of what has happened in wrestling. We all know that my love for WWE has died off a long time ago. But what they do in AEW has been remarkable, and, the fans are definitely into it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 6-man tag action heading your way here in Neon City. And introducing first, representing the Hate family and Ruthless Inc., he is Damien Hate. Damien Hate, in an interview a long time ago, stated his love for the past of wrestling, the legends such as this man, the Macho Man. Hot Fire Rose in the house. How you doing, Rose? Has mimicked Macho Man's entrance, calls himself the real deal. I don't know what the deal is, but it looks real. Good to hear, Fire Rose. Good to hear. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Thank you for joining me this morning. And here we go. Representing the Crimson Fang Wolfpack, he hails from the pit. He is Killian. Killian, a third-generation superstar of, well, Big Dog Wrestling. We've seen Olmar Wolf, his grandfather, and former alpha of the pack. His father, Giroff, still a superstar within RWO Destruction. And now, here in Big Dog Wrestling, Killian. And you see the fans standing up. Surprised they are fans of this man. We have seen him aligning himself with some more of the colorful competitors here at Big Dog Wrestling. He is your king of the ring. Yes, we do not have world champions here. I stated earlier, world champion title. No, we have the king of the ring and we have the queen of the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, he is your king of the ring. He is Abel. What a hell of a matchup he had against his very own blood in. Well, let's let him do his bit here. A big feud between him and his brother Kane. It was biblical, let me tell you. If you missed it, you definitely want to find that pay-per-view. What a hell of a match that was. But as I stated, aligning himself with very colorful individuals here in Big Dog Wrestling. The self-proclaimed righteous one. Here of the wasteland. And I have not seen much righteousness coming from this man. Underhanded tactics. But you see Ruthless Inc. and Crimson Fang being represented along with the King of the Ring. But ladies and gentlemen, a whole new look for Big Dog Wrestling. He is Brutus. Represent the Order here. Yes, the Order, the offshoot of the Foundation. Good to see Hot Fire Rose. I'm hoping you're proud of her. But the Order collecting their own crew here. Continuing the ways of the Foundation, purifying the wasteland, if you will. I don't know, I think someone needs to work with this man on his entrance a bit. He's a little bit all over the place, but the look is starting to improve. Let's see if his ring skills have. Tomorrow we will return with Big Dog Wrestling Rebellion. This weekend, however, big pay-per-view coming your way. Yes, it will be RWO Destruction and Big Dog Wrestling Rebellion colliding in a huge pay-per-view that will last all weekend. But ladies and gentlemen, he is Cujo. And you just made the menu. Or at least in this dog's eyes. Who better to represent Big Dog Wrestling than a man that refers to himself as Cujo? final member of this team about to make his way down to ringside. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a storm is brewing. Formerly residing in the pit, now calling Neon City his home. It is Tommy Storm. I will be very interested to see what the Yetis bring to the table when we travel to the mountains next week with Big Dog Wrestling. But we're going to the pit for RWO Ground Zero. Yes, the Wolves have hosted shows in the past. It has not been pretty. The show outstanding. The festivities afterwards, well, left us all a little bit naked. Dispel Stomp. Okay, sounds good. All right, here we go. Cujo mixing it up with Abel. The king of the ring, though, getting caught the STO as Tommy Storm drops the knee right across the throat of Killian. And you can see Brutus taking care of Damian Hate. Here we go. Brutus now with the butterfly lock, and there's the suplex. Cujo doing an exemplary job working over the king of the ring. But look at this, the brothers colliding, and it's Killian coming out on top. A psycho clothesline there. And Brutus here with the fisherman. Oh! Into the turnbuckles. And now taking a little bit of a bite. Those aren't chicken fingers, folks. Those are actual fingers. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope you're all enjoying the show. All right, now Killian just taking the fight straight to Tommy Storm here. Tommy Storm had a breakout debut. 6-man elimination. He was the second last man standing. Since then, however, he's fallen on a bit of hard times. And Brutus and Cujo working together. Clothesline chop block. And there's the power of Cujo, destroying the king of the ring with that power bomb. Damien, though, taking out Brutus here. And now it's Tommy Storm hooking up with the champ. Corked nose, sweep of the leg, and there we go, knee breaker as Killian tries to stop his twin brother. Here we go, Buckman's carry. And in the corner, Damian Hate gearing up for I don't know what. Well, just getting himself motivated, I guess. Cujo wiping out Damian Hate as Tommy Storm finally gets a little bit of a comeback on Killian here. Abel finally in control, but this time over the much smaller Brutus. Exciting matchup here between these two. While I get in the house, be prepared to feel the pain and horror of my circus. And yes, there will be a big talk, let me tell you. Cujo being taken out by Damian Hate there. Big arm drag, double axe handle right on the back of the brain pan. But Brutus surprising Abel here. The big man being worked over, grounded, as Tommy Storm and Killian continue to battle it out on the outside. All that hatred, animosity, and jealousy between Tommy Storm and Killian. Yes, jealousy. Not on the part of Killian, but on the part of Tommy Storm. Being exiled from the pit, a huge shame for any wolf, any offspring of Giroff. And to be a twin of the leader of the Hut has got to be something that really works against the green when it comes to Tommy Storm. Abel finally making a big comeback here. But look at this triangle hold, and there's a power bomb by Damian Hate. And now turning his attention on Cujo, the other big man of this matchup. Abel being taken up, and there's a spear out of nowhere. But Damian Hate stopping Cujo in his tracks. A big knee lift there by Killian. Now, makes me wonder, Damien Hate, the one-eyed grappler here, he ran afoul of a Yeti in the past. Booger Ray, maybe Yeti Bloodyard, or even Lord Sourfang. God, there's so many of them fuckers around. They love taking eyeballs. Ask Fred Starr and the Angry Viking. Here we go on the inside. A variation of the Godlock. Or the Godslayer, I should say. Gods is hired as the weremole. Half woman, half mole. Ooh. Big back body drop now by Abel. Him and Cujo mixing things up once again as Killian and Tommy Storm continue to throw hands with one another. And there it is, the cutter. And there it is, the Godslayer shades of Girov, as well as Omar Wolf. His training up in the pit has served him well, but Brutus taking over here. Suicide Plex. And now continuing to work his Brutus. And here we go, the big bear hug by Abel, looking for that submission. Can Cujo hold on as Damien Hate brutalizes the brain pan of Tommy Storm? And now the ground and pound. You can see fatigue setting in on the king of the ring. And this could be it. Brutus eyeing up. Killian and the big boot. It's his trademark finisher. Just caved in the face of Cujo. The cover. We got two covers. And a one. And a quick save by Tommy Storm. And now going straight out to the king of the ring. You have been celebrating your victory over Fred Starr. Well, this PS5 looks awesome. This is not a PS5. This is PS4. PS4 2K19. Well, welcome P-Lo Swervo to Pillar to Post. You're watching Big Dawg Wrestlings Unchained. If you're not a subscriber as of yet, make sure you subscribe. We've got a lot coming to the channel here. And Cujo's setting them up. He's going for it. The crucifix bomb. That'll align your spine or wreck your neck. And here we go, the cover. We got a 1, 2. Oh, so close. Thank you very much, P-Lo. Double knees to the spine on Killian as Brutus stands tall over the leader of the hunt. And now Damien eyeing up Brutus here, capturing him up. And there it is, the neckbreaker. Not a thing you want to allow a Hate to do, and that is to take control. Xenophon in the house. How you doing, brother? Oh, I am hoping that 2K22 is far better than what we've received in the last 10 years. They've had 2+ years to work on 2K22. I want to see greatness. And then AEW's game is coming out as well. Ooh, have mercy. Talk about content coming your way. And there's the spear by Killian. Almost cut Brutus in half. The cover. And we got a 1, 2. And saved by Tommy Storm, the twins. Eyeing each other up once again. And Killian throwing hands as Cujo measures Damien Hate. Oh, look at that flurry. Short arm clotheslines as Abel drops the boot right to the ribs. Another cover attempt and another save. This time by your king of the ring. 6-man tag action at its finest, folks. And if I can't describe to you all what's going on inside that ring, outside that ring, that is because it is chaos. Oh, there will be plenty of stories and plenty of different faces here on Pillar to Post with 2K22. And yes, I will do the story modes of either game. If AEW has a story mode, it will be done here on Pillar to Post. If WWE 2K22 has a story mode, it will go down in this channel. But right now, Cujo surprising Abel, setting them up. The only 2 men in the ring are huge. Vertical suplex. Tommy and Damien hooking up a massive headbutt. Takes out Tommy Storm as Brutus looks to end Killian. And on the inside, that flurry once again. And it has taken a hell of a lot out of... Oh, shit. Here we go. Saving the king of the ring is Killian and Damien Hate. Well, they're going to have a whole lot of legends in 2K22 to make up for some wrestlers, a whole lot of wrestlers they have fired. I can see about 30, I mean, not 35, about, 75% of 2K22's roster being legends, which I don't mind. I love the legends. They were better performers, better storytellers, and off the top, oh, and took out the ref. And a big, mighty powerbomb by your king of the ring. Could be looking for it. There it is, the gavel's call. That is what he calls his big boot. He just put Cujo on trial and judged him and then sentenced him all in one ball. Look at that, Cujo. Showing his agility, his tenacity, and his will to survive. Well, they're going to have that as well, Xenophon. The ref needs to wrestle. Well, I'm hoping they finally bring in special guest referees, bring back some of the legendary matches. The casket match, the buried alive. Wow. Hey, an Inferno match and a real Extreme Rules style. Look at this, Cujo. Oh, Tommy Storm looking for the cover on his brother. And Abel making the save at 2. Tommy Storm hooking up the king. And here we go. Trying to tear that hamstring. What an exciting match we've got going for you. It is chaos personified. And there's the big powerbomb by Cujo. Abel almost caving in the entire body of Tommy Storm, and there's the bear hug, but Brutus saving his partner. Going back after Damien Heat in the corner. A big mistake. There it is. Huge vertical suplex. And those massive right hands by Abel, trying to just put him right through the face of Tommy Storm. The next video will be tomorrow. But, yes, Braun Breaker is a stupid name for Rick Steiner, son. I do agree. Cutter! And into the Godslayer. Can Damien stop Brutus? There it is, the tap out. Abel and his, allies for today, taking a huge victory while Killian disposed and took the victory. Look at that double axe handle there by Damien Hate. Killian measuring up Brutus for that spear. Cujo, I gotta say, I was impressed with the way he went after the king of the ring here. As we don't have world champions in Big Dog Wrestling, we have a king of the ring, and we have a queen of the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, the winners in this match, he is your king of the ring. He is Abel, the leader of the hunt. He is Killian, and the leader of this faction of Ruthless Inc., the real deal, Damien Hate. What a powerful alliance there. I don't know how long it will last. But what the hell were they thinking when they came up with the name Braun Breaker? It just doesn't even make sense. But as I stated earlier, as well as our last episode, our half episode, our grapplers have been taking advantage of our touring the wasteland. Our first stop, Neon City. And Neon City has been gracious, opening up their arms to us. And I gotta thank them. I'm talking about Drake Guerin and Fet2 Guerin. Some of the changes we've seen in our grapplers' wardrobes are courtesy of the Guerin family and their city in Neon City. Now, our Queen of the Ring perhaps going under the biggest transformation here in Big Dog Wrestling, no longer known as the Wildcat. She has informed me as well as Kate and Chase. She is now to be known as Tigress. You can see by the hair extensions, her hair has been done. Makeup, well, it's a lot different than what it was. And that leather outfit, showcasing a whole lot. But she'll be teaming up with her partner tonight in Velena, a very dangerous woman we've seen. Gave Holly Hanover on the left, the metalhead of the wasteland, a fight over our last episode. Working over Holly Hanover like she has never done or been before since debuting here in Unchained. An exceptional match and a showcase of how talented our women here of Big Dog Wrestling. And pulling double duty. Now, given the option to find herself a partner, Holly Hanover reached out to the Ice Queen in, Jordan Dash. Jordan Dash agreed. Hell, what better way to prove yourself than whoop the hell out of Tigress and Velena. But Kate and Chase already stating, I've already booked her in a match. She will be pulling double duty. So, can Jordan Dash truly aid the metalhead of the wasteland, your number one contender? Let's get back to it. Xenophon cheering for Velena and Tigress. Oh, and by the way, Tigress stated, if the men are main eventing in a Hell in a Cell, then drop that cell down, because we will destroy the number one contender and our partner within the chamber. So it's going down here. Joey Green wants to be queen of the ring. Well, I know he does, but there's only so much we can do for Joey Green. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, hails from Steel City, the number one contender to the Queen of the Ring title, the metalhead of the wasteland. She is Holly Hanover. Olivia supports Velena. Well, I can see that. What a combination that would make inside the ring. A hell of a brawl. Velena debuted and was thrust into the mix of things in an 8-man or 8-woman battle royal, winning the opportunity to face the Queen of the Ring. She won that opportunity and now looking to take out Tigress. She already had a hell of a grueling match with Tigress on the outside, supporting Velena. Today she brings backup, but that backup has already been hurt in a hell of a grueling match against Jennifer Richards. The knucklehead of the wasteland is a more accurate term. Well, you know, you have your opinions yet, and they're free to be expressed. But I've got to say, I'm eyeing up this woman, and I see greatness. I see a next and a new Queen of the Ring. Not Queen of the Wasteland, Queen of the Ring. We're here in Neon City. Join in on the festivities, folks. Well, that is always a goal to have. If you're not wanting to be a champion, then what the hell is Xenophon doing in the ring? You got to have that goal in the end. Be a champion. And it doesn't matter really what championship title you hold. A title is only as worth, or only as big as the person wearing it makes it to be. You want to make a title great? You got to be great. You've got to be the greatest. You've got to set the standard of what it takes to be that champion. That is why back in the day, the Intercontinental title was more esteemed and more sought after than the world title. But ladies and gentlemen, she hails from Ice Nation. She is the Ice Queen of Big Dog Wrestling. She is Jordan Dash. Tigress and a wolf in a cell match. Well, we have no no wolves here. Not in this match, anyway. Let's see. Should be a hell of a match here, trapped inside this massive structure. Now, there are some that have escaped the cell by physically throwing their opponent through the cage. But we've got 4 women here. I don't know if they have the strength to break free of the cell. So this match perhaps will stay contained within the dog kennel here. But it's Holly Hanover and Jordan Dash awaiting their rivals. And ladies and gentlemen, she is your Queen of the Ring. She hails from the Badlands. She is Tigress. Opinions are future facts. Well, that's a fairy tale I wish I lived in. Tigress, a breakout sensation, becoming the Queen of the Ring here in Big Dog Wrestling. Thank you very much, Xenophon. And now, perhaps the most dangerous woman here in Big Dog Wrestling. A whole lot of bad attitude and a whole new look. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Valena. Yes, trained alongside the Hates, she resides in Ruin Nation. She is not a member of the Hate family, but an honorary Ruthless Inc. member. All hell about to break loose here in their semi-main event, folks. And there's the bell. Well, let's get it on. She Yetis, perhaps the ugliest things you could ever come across. Except for Yeti's mama. You shaved her, she was damn fine. There we go, Valena. Working over Jordan Dash in the corner, and this is where problems start for Jordan Dash. But Holly Hanover trying to snap the knee of Tigress. A whole lot of hate and animosity here between these two. Tigress knows her days are numbered. Holly Hanover has been a sensation since her debut. She has surprised everyone here in attendance as well as those in the locker room. So Tigress knows she could very well take the title away from her. Big spine buster by Tigress. And Valena tossed over the top rope. Jordan Dash finally gaining the upper hand on Valena. And Holly Hanover likewise dumped out here by Tigress. No longer the Wildcat. No, she is simply Tigress. And right now, trying to break the face of Holly Hanover, sends her into the cell. On the far side, Jordan Dash continuing to work over Valena, giving up power as well as size. But don't look past Jordan Dash. She might have been taken to the limit by Jennifer Richards. But she is tough as nails and as cold as ice. Valena driven into the cell now. The cell acting like a fifth opponent here. Fifth body. Yes, utilize it. And when you collide with it, well, it will cost you. And right now, Holly Hanover working the hand of Tigress. We got a 1. And only a 1. Valena sliding in quickly to save her partner. Not tag team partner, no. Friends of sorts, I guess. A deep arm drag there by Tigress. Jordan Dash, you can see the pain in her leg starting up. That pain she endured by Jennifer Richards already showing itself, rearing its ugly head. Yes, Veronica will be on our next episode. We cannot have competitors each and every week. We've got to filter through and make sure everyone gets spotlit. Double leg takedown there by Jordan Dash inside the ring. A big boot to the midsection. Front face lock. Oh, here we go. Triangle hold. The armbar locked in. Tigress needs to stop it. And stop it she does. Holly Hanover out like a light on the outside. And now Jordan Dash, realizing how much of a pickle she's in, able to escape. Both women turn their attention now to Holly Hanover as Valena captures Jordan Dash, tosses her back in. We got a one. The lateral press going nowhere when it comes to Jordan Dash. You can see the animosity, the hatred, the competitive spirit shining through when it comes between Holly Hanover and Tigress. I go through the shows and make sure some storylines can continue every week. And then I filter through the other matches. As you will notice, you did not see the tag team champions in action here on Big Dog Wrestling. No, the Den Brothers getting the night off. We got, only a one count for Valena. Tigress showboating as well, very self-absorbed as our Queen of the Ring become. And looking to take out the number one contender. Here we go. Oh, missed her opportunity. And there's the float over there by Holly Hanover. Hanover now setting her up. Hooking the legs, the fisherman neckbreaker. Oh, I doubt I'll make money. Everyone's going to be asking for their money back. Because Yeti somehow, some way, made them feel less than. Tigress has really been working with herself. You can see that she is worried about Holly Hanover challenging her for that title. And a spear by Hanover. Oh! Spiral slam. And Jordan Dash looking for it. Could it be the icebreaker? Tossing the champ. Here we go. The icebreaker connects on Valena. The cover. And we got a 1, 2, 3. Jordan Dash and Holly Hanover. Oh, and look at this. Hanover trying to snap the arm and the leg of the champion. Hanover letting Tigress know she has had enough of the games. Her future as Queen of the Ring is at stake. And Hanover making sure she does not forget who she's facing at her upcoming pay-per-view. But Jordan Dash, the woman, to take the victory here over Valena. You can be assured that is a feud everyone was going to want to see. But Tigress showing why she became Queen of the Ring in this matchup. Took Hanover to the limit. The lateral press, as you can see on your screen here, by Valena. But this spiral slam was the setup for the icebreaker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match in our semi-main event, Holly Hanover and Jordan Dash. Hell of a matchup between these four women. Jordan Dash as well as Holly Hanover taking the momentum, leading us into our upcoming pay-per-view for Big Dog Wrestling's Unchained. But up next, our main event. We witnessed at our pay-per-view, at our pay-per-view, Abel destroying Rodney Machete for the King of the Ring title. And then a stipulation set forth by the King stating that Rodney must be able to defeat him and another man in tag team action. Rodney chose Freight Train to be his ally that night, and Freight Train dropped the ball in a big way. Yes, losing the match, also costing the rematch of Rodney Machete taking on Abel for the King of the Ring title. So I can understand some anger, some resentment by Rodney Machete, both fan favorites, but a falling out. The descendant of D-Train must be prepared to take on the descendant of Rob A. Machete. Well, those 4 warehouses were thankfully burnt down. There will be no more Bagwell merchandise. But there will be Xenophon merchandise coming your way. There will be Holly Hanover coming your way. The Ice Queen, Rodney Machete. There's a lot coming, folks. I'm a busy man. It's going to take some time, but ladies and gentlemen, former King of the Ring, he is the Devil's Hammer, Rodney Ram Machete. Let's see if these two can work their differences out. Rodney giving up a lot of size. He's going to have to rely on his agility, his speed, and his technicality inside that ring. Freight Train, a man of brute force, a little bit slower, but he definitely has the power advantage. He definitely has that bulk to save his ass. This is our main event. It is a Hell in a Cell. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. He is Freight Train. Freight Train currently residing in Brimstone. Buggers got sugar to sweeten up your life. Well, sadly, Bugger Ray returns to action on our next episode of RWO Ground Zero. Oh, I know I should be more enthusiastic, but the kid is just disgusting. He sickens me. And here we go, the bell rung. It's time for a bloodbath. And there's a backbreaker by Freight Train. Dang, Jolly had 3 matches, Holly had 3 matches and she won. She is definitely future champ. I do agree, Xenophon. But right now, it's Rodney. Oh, with a standing moonsault. Beautifully executed. I'm sorry, not a moonsault. Shooting star. Yes, he is of champion stock, however, yet he has failed on all attempts to become emperor or ruler once again. Let's see if he can conquer Wolf Tirgavishte where no one else has. But Freight Train right now conquering Rodney the Ram Machete, the Devil's Hammer. In trouble. Submission hold locked in, but a quick break. And there's a snapmare, and Freight Train on his backside. Getting his face, well, fucked. Stomping away. Here's another cover, lateral press. And only good for a 1. The power of Freight Train. Going to require a lot more of a beatdown than that. Double leg takedown now by Train. We got the D-Train, and now we got the F-Train. And a German suplex doubled him up like a taco. And here in Neon City, we're having burrito night. Oh, I don't think so, Yeti. I don't think so. And here we go. Look at that. I don't even know what to call it. Sunset flip power bomb, I guess. It's a big word. How about just, call it the fuckaroo? Right now, spinning back kick here by Rodney. And the Hurricane Rana. Going back to the arm now. Arm bar applied. Can Freight Train hold on? He is at the mercy of the former champion. And just overpowered Rodney Ram Machete. Here we go. Scoop up and the sidewalk slam. That is 350 pounds being driven into your ribs. And once a train starts rolling, oh, it just can't be stopped. The black coal rolling. And the Freight Train cutting loose. The Irish whip now into the corner. Taking his time, being methodical. It's time. We're off the rails and in your face. And there it is. The bear hug spine buster. Is it enough? He calls it locomotion, and it went for a near fall. 2.5 count before Rodney got his shoulder up. Well, thanks you for informing me, Yeti. Cover! 1, 2, 3, he's done it! Didn't even break out the Ram headbutt from the top turnbuckle. Getting revenge. Let's see if perhaps this has resolved the issues between these two. But Freight Train just took a huge loss. Not an upset by any means. Rodney Ram Machete was king of the ring for a reason. And what a way to climb back up the ladder. He wants himself another shot at Abel. But you know, Abel's going to hold him down. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, he is, in a very clean Hell in a Cell match, Rodney the Ram Machete. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me live. I want to thank those that watched the replay. And I want to welcome you back following AEW Dynamite tonight for our reaction and review to the show. Yes, we're getting back into our review shows. So, I will see you later tonight. Have a great day. But for now, I am out of here.